Hello viewers, well, catching up on our Gamescom content then, we have another Xbox One title, Xbox One driving title here, Loco Cycle. One I don't know a great deal about myself, but I saw it being played on an Xbox One and I thought I'd get some footage for you guys. It is the most bizarre game I think I've seen in a long time. Kind of reminds me of those crazy Japanese games you'd expect to see years ago that never made it out to the West. Here you're on a bike seemingly being dragged along. That's how you're supposed to use it. I would say ride it, but you're not riding it. And the bike itself is the weapon, so it's like a shoot 'em up, shoot 'em. If they get near you, then you have combat moves that you can use there to fight off enemies with your bike and land back on the ground again. Doesn't look very comfortable for the chap controlling it. It's like he's got his foot caught on the edge and he's trying to get his foot out half the time, but does seem very bizarre. I would love to know the story behind this. So we see these counter moves here. That guy tries to jump to us, and so the bike hits him in the face. And so here's another guy here, tries to destroy the bike with an axe, and we flip over and smack his head into the tarmac. Lovely. So continuing now, and there's 3 more bad guys ahead, destroying tarmac, but we don't care, we're dodging that. I'm not actually playing this, by the way. This was a random guy there just playing it. I thought I'd get some footage. Not necessarily something I had time to get onto. Can you expect to see more coverage on this? Possibly on the channel. If I do get hands-on, I will be giving my impressions. Graphically, it's not an Xbox One, what you'd expect from Xbox One. It looks more like a cross between sort of current formats and a Model 2 game from the arcade years ago. The text reminds me of Sega arcade machines. Something really crazy. You'd expect some kind of lying down arcade machine where you'd somehow control a bike. It would be very entertaining as we beat up those bad guys front wheel style. No problem. And looking for details there at the end of that map, or the end of that section. And only a C for this guy, so he didn't destroy enough bad guys quick enough. The environment's of course looking very bland, has to be said. More like an indie developed game. I don't have a great deal of details on this game at the moment. Developed by Twisted Pixel, but we'll find out more about the game on a later date. Certainly seems very strange. So we have what appears to be a boss battle now. Skiers. Very interesting. It's been spoken about as a cross between Spy Hunter and Torque, which was a motorbike film released in 2004. So no official information from developers, but very interesting certainly. But there you go, that was a Loco Cycle. There you see the Xbox One. I just wanted to move the camera to prove it was an Xbox One game being played on Xbox One. And of course there were other games at the show. You'll see those links here, and as ever there'll be more from me very soon, including some final bits and pieces from Gamescom. But that's it from me, as ever. More soon.